Come on. Tell me we're live. We are live. Very glad. Very glad. Oh dear. Whoever's popping in, how's the audio? You guys able to hear okay? If not, let me know. I found my X-Acto knife, by the way. Found this damn thing at long last. It was in my sewing table, put away. It's how it always goes. Anytime I put something away, I can never find it. You know, just heaven forbid we put things away. Anyway, as I said in the description, I had a really dumb-ish idea at work one day, a couple weeks ago. I wanted to give it a shot. There we go. I think this is called a cake of yarn. Is that right? I think it is. God, it's like a roll of tape. Where's the end? Is it? Wait. No, don't tell me it's... Does this work how I think it does? Or is this the... Oh, they just tangle up the end and stuff it in the center. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I just didn't think it was that simple. Oh, dear God. Did not mean to do that. Let me readjust my mat. There we go. Now I could work all the way to the edge of the table if I have to. Hope I don't have to. We do not leave blades open. Okay. First task. Wait, no. That's not what I want to do. I wanted the orange yarn on the outside. So my idea, I always see people draw their fursunas as being like actually slim, trim, fit. I mean, fat furs are kind of in now. But even so, usually people will draw their fursunas as like a more athletic, thinner, you know, fitter built version of themselves. And they'll... Jeez, it takes ages. Okay. So. But then I thought to myself, well, okay, then why do they put all the padding on their suit? On the suits that they make? You know, and it's to give them the digigrade look, I know, that's one aspect, and the other aspect is that it averages it out. But what I want to know is, could you make a fursuit skin tight? And I'm not talking about those, like, velvet suits. I'm not on camera, am I? No? Wow, okay, I should really lean forward to... No, come on, get the rest of the... Okay. So I was just sitting at my desk at work thinking like, huh, I wonder if there's a way to make that work. So if you want, you can call this my first attempt at trying. You gotta be shitting me. Let's see if I can get this in focus. I actually got yarn. Like standard cord yarn to go through a damn sewing needle. Alright, well, if that's the case, let's see how tight I can get this knot. What is it, you tie a square knot? Is that right? Get this on top. There we go. Alright, I forgot which way that went, but we're gonna just tie what I think is the other direction. Come on. There you go. It makes this giant ball at the top. I know putting that through this morph suit's gonna be hell. Wait. Why didn't I... How many strands are twisted up here? I had a different idea. And these are twisted, they're not braided. There's 3 of them. Wait, what if I just took one of them? Like in general? Because that was the problem with me trying to crochet hook through this like spandex material. Is that getting through like any portion of this causes a hole that ends up... Was it this one I did? No, I threw away the one I tested. Alright, let's see. Take one strand. Take another strand. So I have to involve all 3 strands somehow. If I take all 3, no, come on. Come on, baby, come on. Go through. Pinch and pull. Nice. Get one of the other ones. I'm going to go through the other way, underneath it. Give it a good twist, or I guess an untwist in this case. Ugh. Yep, crafts are messy. Get messy, make mistakes. Yes, Miss Frizzle. Alright, let's take these. Through the hole. Through the eye. Come on. Through the eye of Sauron. Or Sauron. I don't know. Come on. Damn it. God, this is annoying. Okay. So get this threaded. I am never cutting it loose. Riveting content, I realize. I did not think this was going to take this long. Oh! Oh! Got half of it! Fuck! Come here, come here. Stop, 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 stop! Stop! Aha! Got it! Got this one the rest of the way. So now... Okay. The idea here is to try and make the knot that ties off the needle as small as possible. And I figure if I unstranded the yarn and then tried to... God, it's like pushing a rope. Okay. Doesn't matter which way this one goes. Come on. Well, damn. Come on now. Glad my eyes are still good enough for this. So I know there's a day they won't be. Come on. Jesu Cristo. There we go. Nice sharp end. Much better. Got two opposing strands of the yarn going through the eye of the needle right now. Come on. Oh, for the love. Yarn. Friend. Thank you. Now grab. Pinch. Pull. Right. All 3 strands. All the way through now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. You know, I probably should have tied the 3 of them in a knot first to give the needle a root. Well, nah. Alright, in any case. Cross them over. Now we cross over, let's call them B and C. Oh, no. Cross this way. Leave this off to the side. Spin one more time. Cross over C and A. That's a smaller knot. It's smaller than just tying a square knot in the freaking yarn. It's a good start. There we go. Cinch that down tight. That's the lower leg. Here's the right leg of that triangle. And here's the left leg of that triangle. Yeah, it's not coming off. At least not without permission. Needle Threading Simulator 2025. I probably did it wrong somehow, but somebody can criticize me later. Christ. Right. And cut the ends, leaving a little bit of tail. Cut the end, leaving just a little bit of tail. Got it. Wait. What? No. No. Jesus Christ, man. It's really dense. Alright, well, in that case, I need to cut a definite length to do a run of what I'm thinking here. So, which means I'm gonna have to rethread it. Fuck. Well, there's another idea. So, I need a safety pin. Where are my sewing supplies? Hell yeah, cosplay stream. Yeah, you're not too late. What's up, Kari? I just got the needle threaded, so kick back and enjoy. What? Where's my... Oh, there it is. It's on the floor, behind my desk. My box of, like, safety pins and other anchoring garbage happens to be. Take the smallest ass safety pin I possibly can find. So what I'm gonna do here, I don't know if this is gonna work. I haven't fully considered like how the mechanics of this are gonna go. Well, I literally just need an anchor, so what I'll probably do first. Oh, come on! I'm just glad I heard it. I hate that these Nikon cameras do that. I know why they do. It's to save power and make sure you don't kill your battery, but my camera is literally plugged into the wall right now. One nice thing about my big fat credit card is that I'm able to literally every purchase I make goes back into I get cash back in the form of Amazon credits, and so I'm able to get stuff from Amazon basically for free. Okay, so dumb thing I have to do here. Oh, and this is the right hand. Jesus. Okay. So I have to work on the inside of this glove. But I'm going to start from the wrist, or from the cuff, and work my way to the wrist. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, because I'm inside out right now. With this little anchor piece here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get like inch-long loops of orange going through here, anchored to this white thread. Oh, wait. I can't do that. The whole point of this being a morph suit is that it's able to stretch in any direction. Every single run of the orange needs to be independent. Which is actually good news. It means that if you do a tricolor suit, or any number of colors in your pattern, it means that you'll end up getting, the right number, like you can get even colorations all over your suit. And I'm trying not to stretch the holes in the weave too much to get this knot of yarn through. That actually didn't go so bad. Well, okay, no, it did stretch out quite a bit, but if I can get this to zoom in, let me see if I can zoom this in. That's it. Let's see. So you can see how the yarn fills in the entirety of that hole you put into the neoprene. Oops. Right, I forgot that I already had to zoom in quite a bit because the width of this lens is freaking insane. But my next lens, my next lens up in size doesn't, sort of try to make my light more ambient. Hang on. There we go. Much better. Oh, it's better for me, too. Alright, so what I want is to have, like, an inch-long arch. Like so. Right here. I want to end up anchoring both sides of it with like a knot or a stitch. And then what I'm gonna do later, after I get all the loops run, is I'm gonna take the crest of each loop and cut them in half. Just cut the loop right down the middle. And when I do, it should make effectively a bunch of little hairs all over the suit. Now, doing this for a whole ass morph suit, it's gonna be tedious as shit, but it'll be so worth it if this turns out the way I think it is. Alright, so give me three. I think 3 arm lengths ought to do. Screw it, let's take the whole yarn tail. The whole plug that came out of the cake. Let's use that. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, sorry. I need to untangle this. It's gonna bother me all stream long. Come on, baby. Where's... Okay, this is the end that has the thing in it. Oh, why don't I just... Huh! Problem's too hard? Try something simpler. Ta-da! And that's how I became an engineer. Okay. So now I've got to go back through a different spot in the sleeve here. Say right here. Well, first thing is I need to cut this other end. And then I have to tie I can't do buttons for every single one. Can't do beads. Before I cut this, that music is a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down for me too. That's better. Okay, so all right. Remember, this is the outside. That's the inside. Already got a knot. Ugh. Use this hook. I bought these hooks, let's use them, damn it. what's this gonna do? Is this gonna be one of those, like, tug-away knots? Yeah. It's going to pull through and then it won't hold anything. Watching me, Canyon, I was like, oh my god, that's Treetops from Spyro, and you're like, oh, totally. Yeah. Yeah, talking to music. Was it Meat Canyon? I think it was in a totally inappropriate video for that song, too. Gotta say that is especially that one that you showed me that your friend did with fucking Crush by Pendulum. That sound fonted into a Spyro song. That threw me for a loop. Like, that genuinely threw me for a loop. I was just like, I can't imagine myself how that would sound. Or, I mean, I tried to, but it didn't sound anything like I was imagining. And it's some... Well, shit. I was trying to make an anchor here. Let me try that again. Let's go... I don't know. Right, and then you pull on one end. Oh. Okay, I don't know what I just did, but I made a really tight knot. So now I just cut the loops. And then I cut this end, the cake end. Cool. Now, I should have a decent anchor. Well, the fact is that it stretches, so this will probably pull through. Oh, there's no way. Oh yeah, not without a fight. It's awesome, even as someone not too familiar with Pendulum myself. That's a crying shame! They're an iconic band. Okay, so I need like a height gauge to make sure that the... Well, no, because I'm trimming it later, so it doesn't matter. The only reason I would need to trim the height, or to gauge the height of each of the loops here, is if I specifically wanted to save on yarn. So I'll see if I can consistently get this run of pricks to be about... What am I looking at here? About an 1/8 inch apart? Basically the width of the yarn. Alright, come here. Come through. Who knows, if this method is successful, I might make a tutorial. It's not all that rough either. I was worried that if I had a bunch of knots tied in the yarn on the inside of the neoprene here, the spandex, I was actually worried that there were going to be a bunch of knots resting on my skin when I went to wear this thing. But now I'm not so worried. Okay, so I have 2 fingers through this loop. If I were to cut this right here and this were fully anchored, This would actually have some... That's some good shag right there. It's already starting to fray out, too. That looks great. I was having some doubts a minute ago, but you know what? This might actually fucking work. I don't like to call it too soon. Just saying. All right, let me get a good loop going. I need to solidify this loop and get it stuck. That would imply tying 2 knots. Because I gotta tie 1 knot. Well, not necessarily. Hang on. Because what I would end up with... Let me draw this out in space here. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys one of my favorite toys. I want to draw this out so that I don't look a complete fool. No, wrong one. No. This is not my art. Do not show not my art on screen. Okay, that was electrical crap. A marker. And erase all. There we go. So if I have... Why is it gray? Oh, because I said so. No, come on. So if I have... Sometimes this kind of stuff makes you want to pull your hair out, but when it finally works, it's so hype. Oh my god. Well, the problem was... This is actually more of a concept level thing. I was worried that I was going to hit some kind of roadblock or, like, this was going to look like an impossible task after a minute. But then I just had this thought. If I have... Let's say that this right here is the spandex of the suit. So I've got a huge knot right here anchored. This is inside and outside. So the idea was to have an anchored knot with a loop coming out, going back in. But when it goes back in, what I need to do is tie another knot. And then I tie that knot, make a run outside, loop back in, tie a knot, loop out, loop in, tie a knot, loop out, loop in, tie a knot, trying to make sure that all the loops are the same height. Oh, I forgot I reversed my image so you can read things the way I do. Okay, cool. My worry was that making a cut here, a cut here, a cut here was going to end up causing... was going to end up with one end of this, like, just pulling out of the suit naturally. But all of these little nodes would end up separate, but in reality, as long as nothing pulls from inside the suit, which is, well, no, there's ways that could happen. What if I incorporate the spandex into the knot? Yeah, so the sequence would actually be start with an anchor knot, come out, go in, wrap through, come back out. Well, there would have to be a knot here. So I would tie the knot on the outside. That way the knot couldn't pull back through either direction. Can't pull in, can't pull out. Am I... Kari, a little help here. Am I stupid? Is this... Is that, like, actually workable? It's working in my head. It works in 2D. I'll probably have to do some kind of, like, hexagonal pattern. So if I just cordon off a little space here. First of all, let's define some symbols. X means going into, and a... Well, let me make a thinner marker here. Thinner marker, there we go. So, if I draw an X, it means that something is going into the surface. If I draw a circle with a dot, not a cherry, a circle with a dot. There we go. That means it's coming out of the surface. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 points here in a single run making a loop, not counting the anchor. So if I go, I come out from the anchor point. If that's the anchor point, I come out, I go in, come out, go in, come back out. Well, see, the anchor starts on the inside, and that's causing this pattern not to tessellate because each sequence... The input of one loop, the in-stroke of one loop going like this, starts another loop, and that causes this to happen. So there's another in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So what I'm picturing is a series of diamond patterns. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. I need this pattern to be repeatable, so in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That's not very repeatable. I mean, the simplest way would be starting at the anchor, it's out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, just, yeah, honestly, that's simpler. My gosh, my brain is in a best place at the same time. Not the best with visual or worded instructions, the best with hands-on, so if I was there to try it out myself. You know what? You may just get your chance. Because even doing this, like, test glove of this is going to take forever. It's going to be extraordinarily tedious. But it's going to be so worth it. The idea is to have some nice long shaggy fur on a skin-tight frame. So if I put these like this, what's this doing? If I do it like this, Alright, so if I leave 2 fingers and pull that taut. And I make the next outstroke. I tie a knot. Nice fat knot right where that is. And then run another in-stroke, holding a loop. That should work. Alright, so let's give that a try. I'll have to make huge knots. My worry is that the strands will be so far apart that you'll be able to see the knots between them. I'm hoping that's not the case. Okay. Oh, this is going to be the hardest part. I'm going to completely perforate this spandex. The return policy may be generous, but it's not that generous. Oh crap, I keep bumping the camera! There you go. Okay, so it's gone in and straight back out. So now what I need to do is tie a nice fat knot. I'm gonna have to come up with a consistent knot too. Something repeatable, something not terribly tedious, and something that's hard to get wrong. Oh, you know what? No, 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 come on. Don't tangle. No! Okay. Sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing. I'm putting this through so that this knot ends up tightening as close to the surface of this as possible. Hang on. There we go. Oh no. Oh, and then... Wow, it's a big knot. I know I said I wanted a big knot, but that's not necessarily what I meant. Oh, here we go. If that's just one knot, no, there's got to be a much better way. Let me cut this bulb off, this little loop here. As long as the rest stays together, I don't think it'll matter. Here. Yeah, there's a knot in both ends, so... Whoa. Oh. That may have been a mistake. Well, maybe not. It looks like... Yeah, okay. It's a bit bigger of a loop than I planned on, but I'm going to be trimming this whole thing with clippers at the end. So I'm not too terribly upset. I think something else has occurred to me too. That... What was it? I needed to draw a free body diagram of the thread here. Oh, and that knot should have been... Yeah, I need to develop some kind of pattern here. This one... This set of penetrations won't make a loop. But what it will do... Oh no, is that coming apart? No. Don't tell me my needle's coming unthreaded. Oh, I threatened to. Shit. Alright, come on. Poke through, rock it back and forth. Pull, and we're through. Awesome. Alright. Get this tied down tight. Whoa! Oh. Yep, just like programming. The problem with working with loops. Sometimes you get tangled. Oh. Ah. Alright, so there's... Oh, God. Okay, hold on. There's a loop pass. And a sticking pass. Oh, that's... It's actually pretty low profile. I'm digging it. Kinda. No. No, come on. Just cut what I want you to. Come on. Just cut what I want you to, please. Don't cut the knot. There we go. Okay, so how'd we end up? We ended up with a loop. Hey! Pay attention. Jesus. We've ended up with a loop that I cannot pull out either direction. And even as I stretch the fabric, it doesn't move or change length. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, the Technicolor rainbow in between. I think we have a winner. Albeit a tedious one. But a winner nonetheless. I think I've nailed down a technique. Or at least something ultra tedious to do while I listen to podcasts or whatever the hell else I want to do. But yeah, no matter which end of the loop I pull on, I can't get it undone. So the principle is sound. Yeah, the knot. I went out, tied a knot, go in and back out to make a loop. Okay, so the sequence is in loop, or sorry, out, loop. Oh boy. Gotta pull everything I just did out to the side now and start advancing around the cuff. Here we go. Alright, so out. Oh. Getting out in the first place is kind of hard. Oh, and I went through some yarn. Hurrah. Gotta pull it all to the side. There we go. Let's try it right there. Alright, so out. Loop. So we make a loop. I'll probably have to like print or come up with something for a loop gauge just to dictate the size of the loop. But loop and then in. Nice. I got stuck on one nylon thread. Alright, and as we get close to the end of this loop, I have to be careful not to pull all the way because unthreading this would be a nightmare. I think I'm just going to put this one around my thumb. But it's... Alright, so it's out, loop, in, out, not in. And then out again. This is going to be so sick. Alright, so out, loop. That's a long ass loop. That is a piece of span. Oh no, that's a stitch. I see. Alright, so leave your thumb here, I say, as though I'm making a tutorial. Which way am I going? Where's my anchor? Okay, there's my anchor. There's where I've been. There's where I've ended up. So then, out. Come on. There we go. No, no, no. Don't drag the needle back up here. Oh boy. Scheiße. There we are. Oh crap, that was really close together. Alright, let's see if I can do a one-handed knot. The way this is going to have to work. So I have to run that out there. And then do a cross, return. Basically just have to wrap this end around the base and then just start pulling. Yeah. There we go. Whoa, okay, hold up. I gotta get this knot as close to the base, as close to the base fabric as we can. No, come on. Don't cinch just yet. Where do I hold to get a constant? Oh, here we go. Alright, is that not big enough to... Oh! Oh, hell yeah! Okay, cool. Just a simple cross knot and everything's fine. Fuck it. We're off to the races now. Alright, let's see. That's a knot. And that means we have to go back in to secure the knot. Alright. Let's see if I can eat up this whole... Not the whole thread. There's no way I'd get the whole thread. But let's see how much of this thread I can eat up before 8 o'clock. Because I've got about 55 minutes to do that. And then we're going to start... Well, I say we. I'm going to start playing Sly. Because I wanna. Yeah, here we go. Pull these loops out of the way. That's going to get messy real fast. Keeping all those loops straight. But now both of... Look how tiny that knot is! Oh, and the best part, besides the anchor, the texture on the inside is going to be velvety. Oh, and if that's the length that you get from each of the strands wrapping around my thumb, that's perfect. That's it. Let me compare that. Let me compare that real quick to a stock half yard of fur pile. What is this? That length right there. Let's actually measure that. There's the base fabric, and that's length. So we're talking 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65 millimeters. I think this is rated at 50 millimeter pile, or like 2-inch pile. So 65 millimeters sounds about right. And what did I end up with on my finest, cleanest loop? I ended up with each of the strands being 35. I'm using the back of the blade here so I don't cut anything just yet. Damn near 40 millimeters. That is workable. That is workable fursuit territory. And here's my worry. As I start working down, well, I guess I could just bunch it up. And there's going to be tons of fur on the inside. Damn, should I have... should I have started at the hand and worked my way down? I don't know. Okay, so the knot and like strand anchoring issue is not as big a deal as I thought. I couldn't work out the geometry in my head 100%, so I was worried, and now let me test. Yeah, both ends of the loop I can pull on, and it doesn't... I can actually, like, really rip on it now. It's not going anywhere. That's really cool. I didn't think this would work this well. I don't care if this is going to end up being super tedious. It's so cool. Alright, so that one was... Sorry, I just finished making a loop or a knot. I think I made a knot. Yeah, I made a knot. Alright, so next one's going to be a loop. Coming a little closer. There we go. Out. Not through any of the yarn. There we go. Alright, so we come out. There we go. There we go. You guys even see what I'm doing? Okay. I got some sad, somber tunes playing, man. Alright, so we come out. And then we jump right back in. This is going to be so cool. Let's see. That was... That... Oh. Wait, did I actually strip... Oh. No. Okay. No worries. Still haven't solidified a pattern yet for in, out, in, out. Alright, so that comes out. And on that one, we're going to make a loop. I'm getting... There's like a finesse to getting the yarn and the eye of the needle with its knot through the spandex. Also, this is coming undone. Well... No, not quite. Maybe I could melt it on? Nah, I've come too far to fuck that up. Alright, so let me get this one close to being pulled through. Alright, here we go. Pull this to being like around my thumb, around the knuckle of my thumb. Let's make it that. There we go. Alright. And then we come back out. Going in the lateral direction. As close as possible. Alright. Now, pull and work it. Work it through. Come on. There you go. Nice. I don't know if I have to work the whole thing through there every time. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Either way, before I let this go off of my thumb, I need to tie a knot. Just a simple half square into the end here. So put behind and bring in front. Hold the cross as close to the fabric as I can. go. And now pull, 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 and cinch. Now that it's cinched down, I should be able to pull on this side of the loop, and it doesn't come back through. And this side doesn't come back through either. This loop is now solid. Oh, look at that consistency. And they're like in there. That is awesome. Sorry, I'm geeking out a little bit. It's so cool. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do it this way. Let's make the square go that direction. And you come back up. Work through. Pull, 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 and yes. The hairy needle erupts. We love to see it. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I screwed up. My loops got all tangled. I have an idea. What if I keep all my loops stacked on a... Yeah, all the completed loops get, like, rung onto a ring. That would make the most sense. Or, like, sticking a stick through them all. Like this crochet hook. That way. Now I've got to erupt. Gotta come out. You getting so hyped and excited for yourself is so wholesome. It's the most wholesome thing that's happened to me in a very long time, Kari. Look at the ins. Yeah, the inside. I had to think. I had to think for a second. Did I just make this thing inside out? But no, I see this. I see the stitches here. I was worried that, like, the inside of this was going to end up being full of a bunch of anchor points and like pins and all kinds of stuff that was going to make it super uncomfortable. But this, I'm pushing my finger over this. It's not that dissimilar from just running a bunch of cords of yarn through. I mean, there's some bumps here where the yarn is going through, but they feel like beads. They feel smooth. I can't cope. This is so cool. Yeah, and on the other side, I have a loop, a knot, a loop, a knot. Huh. I guess that's just how it works. Alright, so I just made a knot. So now we gotta make a loop. So the next row should be here. That's a little close. There we go. Come on, twist, twist, twist. Twisting seems to help its way through the spandex without damaging the weave. I always have this tendency to find, like, the most tedious way of like making the simplest things. I can't think of any other examples right now. Too adorable, help me. You are thirsty today. Alright, let's see. No, I should have wrapped that the other way. Wait, should that be the lower half? No. No. Let's try this a little diagonal for this one. Correct some misdistribution. Uh-huh. And pull. Twist, twist, twist. And it pops right through! Very nice. Very nice. We did it! We did it, we got it, but I can't, I have to size this. So I need to use my thumb, maybe? Or, well? Nah, fuck it. If all you want is consistency, this is a good way to do it. Or hell, you could probably come up with different shapes of this stick. We did it, Reddit. We did it. Let's see. So now we come back out. We gotta do it nearby. Alright, so let me twist, 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 and pull. And pull, and pull. Oh boy. And pull. Pull. Oh, okay. Whew. Almost pulled too far there. Best part about using this bar here is that now all the loops can be the same size, and I can just straight up tie a knot with both hands. But I'm not going to be able to keep doing this for very long. Let me see. Oh dear. No, no, no. Gotta do this carefully without pulling on the other end. Okay. And come here. I want you guys to see how this cinches down. As I pull on this, this knot cinches in place. There it goes. That is not coming back apart. All right. And now that that's there, I need to pull it. Oh, God. Yeah. Whoops. Huh. Okay, and now twist, 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 pull all the way through with reckless abandon, because this is anchoring the knot now without grabbing all the other loops. Oh, wait, did I really? Oh, it got tangled around the, that's what happened. Okay, so here's where we're at. I have 4 loops, one significantly larger, one very large exterior knot, overly complicated, but disregarding that, yeah, I still got some time. Let's keep going. I may have to grab myself a bevy. I don't want to cut these apart. I don't want to cut the loops in half and brush out the yarn until I've finished this thread. I want to get a good little patch of these loops made. Do get your bevy? Yeah, I am kind of thirsty, actually. So, I'm gonna go do that without tangling up my mess here. I wish I had a BRB screen. I don't right now. I'll work on that another time, especially after this mess gets finished. But I want to see if I can make a nice little... I can't tell how much length was taken up by this. I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4 loops and change. About that much out of huge arm lengths. So that was 4 loops. 4 and change loops. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Could I really get a nice square patch of like 36 loops? Maybe I could. These 4 loops have a length coverage of 20 millimeters. A little more. What's more? As you stretch the fabric, the roots of the loops all stretch out. That's what gets me. And it's in both directions, too. That's what I'm here for. Like, even in the direction that this quote-unquote stitch is running, you can still pull, and the roots of the loops just expand with it. That was the whole point. This is working. I didn't think this would work. Oh. This is actually, like, fuck off exciting. Oh. This is really cool. Behold and bevy, but first, my Mount Canyon, my Mount Canyon coaster. Hey, draw something weird. You have no idea. All right. Oh. That's nice. Okay. Back to the grind. Let me see how... It was a knot I finished with. And then the other side of the loop goes through to here. Yeah, that's the other side. Cool. So now, here's the needle. Here's the thread. Kicking it out. Okay. The other thing, I actually need like a ring or some kind of... Screw it. Marker. A marker as my marker. I am going to have to refine the shape of the pattern I use, though, for this stitch. Because this is weird. Yeah, that's a little haphazard. Strange and haphazard. Oh, for God's sake. For the sake of great giraffe. Okay. So let's make... Got to go close by, but not too close, because we actually have to make some progress and coverage here. This time we're making a loop. Twist, twist, twist. Pull through, please. Thank you. I may have to 3D print like some fixtures or something for making this easier. Assuming it would actually make this any easier. Which, that's not a guarantee. Okay. So that's the eruption of a loop. Then... what next? I want to put the loop back in, like here. Oh boy. Okay, good. The needle shows no signs of unthreading, which is good for me. Ah, crap. There we go. All right, let's close this loop. Now we erupt for a knot to anchor that loop, and the next loop, for that matter. There we go. Right through there. There we are. It's getting easier and easier to pull that through. I think it's because this knot is either settling or shrinking somehow. I can't tell. I don't know what I did. Some kind of pseudo braid of the 3 strands in the yarn to try and get that rooted. Free that loop. There we go. That's going to threaten to pull this out, so let's take all 4 of these loops. Miss Scusi. I would normally mute, but I couldn't catch it in time. Alright, and then what do? We take our needle, cross behind and in front. Keep the end of... what the fuck did I just say? Jesus. Keep the end here. And cinch the half square shut. Right here. Perhaps I pull this. Come on. Nice and tight. There's got to be a trick to this. To getting these like thread ending half squares exactly where you want them. In either case. There we go. Cinched it down. That is now 4 appropriately sized, consistent loops. All just like fucking, they're just there. That's so cool, man. All right. May, if this continues to work. All right. Alright, so there's a knot. I need to go back in close to there. I think what I'll probably do is try and make knots and loops alternate in a checkered pattern. But each of them has 2 points of impingement, so I don't know how I'd make that work. There we go. Got it through. Let's not make an erroneous loop while we're at it. I'm just trying to get this tail through this. There we go. Huh. Yeah, local crackhead engineer discovers new way to make a fursuit. More at 10. Welcome to Missouri, everybody. Welcome to the good ship Misery. The misery's all yours. Is that far enough away? Yeah, that's far enough away. Alright, let me pull. Whoa, I went straight through that yarn. Not a chance. The darned yarn. No thanks. There we go. Twist, 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 twist. Nice. I may have just thought of a way to speed this up. I'll have to test it on the next round, but I may have. Mayhaps I figured something out. No, come on. Get out of. Where did that go? Oh, okay. Sorry, wrapped around my office chair's armrest. Excuse me. I'm just gonna order coffee while talking on the phone. Phew. Goodness. Alright, now we wrap around the marker. Take this. Take this. Take this. Not a very big Grumps fan right now, but God, that was funny. I did love the Sonic Heroes playthrough, guys. That was great. Especially because I struggled at that game for so long, and I only ever 100%ed it after I got a goddamn Game Shark. Because your boy just bad at video game. Well, actually, that remains to be seen. We'll deal with that soon. Also, this is a good chance for me to try that speeding up thing I just thought of. If all of my impingements are done like this, if I go in and straight back out to make the next knot, but I keep the marker in place for my loop. Oh boy, no. No, I went straight through. No! Wait, there's a way to fix this. Yeah, okay, here we go. And I have to back the needle. So I just skewered the yarn. Thankfully, it's a recent yarn. I just skewered the yarn on the way back out of the fabric. I have to thread this needle back through. Oh, damn. I went through one of the strands. Oh, shit. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, perfect! Yes! Yeah, and if I just do... Oh, this is so much faster! I just cut the number of my repulls in half. Never did have a Game Shark myself. Honestly, all of my friends had cartridge consoles, so like mobile stuff, like a Game Boy Advance, all that stuff. So they had Action Replay. I mean, Game Shark did have stuff for the cartridges too, but like Game Shark was more common for discs. Action Replay was more for cartridges. And one of the oh yeah, I can tie a knot now. One of the interesting things about Game Shark discs and Action Replays is that they were designed to destroy themselves. They were legit designed to break down and or completely erase all the codes you stored in them after a certain number of uses. Or in my case, my Game Shark disc actually got harder and harder for the PlayStation to read every time it used it. So they deliberately wrote the Game Shark disc onto a crappier version of a DVD, like a low quality DVD. To where the reading laser of the PS2 was able to degrade the data. Plus, they didn't include a lot of error checking in the way that they wrote the data to the disk. So eventually, if you used your Game Shark enough, and I did, it would eventually make it to where it didn't run at all. You couldn't, like, run the Game Shark disk and start your game. It was total crap, honestly. There we go, got the knot. There we are. That loop was a little long, but, you know, it worked out okay. We have 5 consistent loops. Count them. But yeah, even one of my closest friends in high school had an Action Replay for their Nintendo DS. And this is before the 3DS. Whoops. And the Action Replay was a little thing you played the game through, so it was like an adapter, but it had a mini USB port on it where you could plug it into your computer, load up the codes from online, and then the codes would hack the game to do crazy stuff. And if you knew what you were doing, you could write your own codes. But we didn't know what we were doing, so that was out of the question. Alright, so we're going to erupt. And mind you, this is the inside. Pull, 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 pull. And not just that, we're going to go straight back out this time. Because I am a mad lad. Also, it's less likely... It's more likely that I'll be able to catch it if I happen to skewer my yarn again. Okay, so this is a little harder to pull, but it's not actually that hard to pull. I just made a knot, so we're going to make a loop this time. Also, this should not be here. This should be through here. Okay, that's better. So now we pull. And stretch out so we don't tangle. And pull. And pull. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. No, no, no. Nope, we gotta tangle. Fuck. Fuck! Okay, wait. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, it's just biting itself. Oh, God. Oh, and there's one of my loops. Crap. Is that what I'm supposed to pull? No. This one. Yeah, there we go. Right, because the knot. Yes, and we're anchoring the knot and making a loop at the same time. Okay, hold up. Loop. Yeah, we just made a loop and another knot. Okay. Hey, that loop ended up a little short. Oh, no, there we go. The part... Okay, I see what happened. And it did actually end up a little long. That is surprisingly consistent, though. The length of these loops. Very consistent. Yeah. Huh. Oh yeah, we're making another one. They did 2 of them. Actually, I've done 6 of them. Ugh. Boy. Okay. What we're doing here is we are making an loop. We're taking the needle. So, question. Kari, you might know better than I do. A fabric worker who is a woman is typically called a seamstress, yes? Is a male fabric worker called a tailor? Because my impression was tailoring involves the alteration of a garment, not the fabrication of a garment from scratch. Or just a general fabric worker. Real quick time check, 8 is in 15 minutes. Yeah, no worries, I can run probably 2 or 3 more loops before then. And besides, yeah, I appreciate you giving me time checks, by the way, because time has gotten away from me doing this kind of thing in the past. Alright, so this is about to run one. Yeah, this is about to run a loop. Oh, wait. Let's do it all at once. Let's do the erupt and return together without skewering the yarn. Piece of crap. Okay. There we go. Come on. Something about the threading of my needle is coming undone, but I don't know what, because it's still holding. Seamster, but tailor is used often too? Interesting. So is tailor a gender-neutral term? By chance? Oh, what? Oh. No. Oh, hey. Okay, it just, yeah. So a general clothing repair person or a fabric worker who is male would happen to be a seamster. Huh. So seamster would be the general term, whereas a tailor would be more about the fitment of a garment. They'd be more of a specialist. It's like having, it'd be like talking to a carpenter versus an architect, or a bricklayer versus a mason. We just made a loop so I can make a knot. Look how much faster this is going now. I am a genius. My genius. I am collapsing under the weight of my own genius. It's big brain time. In modern age, a tailor can be gender neutral? Cool! Awesome. Today I learned. Today I learned something, I guess. Oh, I tied the knot already? No, I didn't tie the knot already. Not for this loop. Which side of the loop is it? It's that side. Alright, so I wanted to open up the loop just a little bit so that... Well, no, I want to tighten it. Let me tighten the loop just a little more. Perfect. That way, when I go ahead and cinch this knot down, it's going to cinch above the surface of the fabric, without a doubt. But I want it to still be able... I want whatever slack develops in the loop to eventually make it consistent with all the other loops I've already made. I think I overcompensated, but... It's a little longer than the rest, but it works. Cool. Alright, we made a knot. Let's root the knot and make another loop. So, we've got... that was my last pass through. God, these are getting tight. Either I'm getting good at this, or... I'm sorry, just the idea of getting good at something I've never seen anybody do in my life. That just kind of got me giddy for a second. Alright, so let's go in above. I say above because this is the shoulder cuff. Pull through. Pull through. Please, thank you. Awesome. And then stretch out, and then immediately re-erupt for a loop. 750. I know. I mean, I do appreciate that, thank you. But, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. First. Also, Kari, very glad you're not sensitive to angry people, because I use performative anger as for comedic effect. Like the angry video game nerd. I grew up on that shit. I mean, you did too. Oh, wait, let me pull in the loop side of the knot. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Ah, there it goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? No. No, you do not get to be free. Oh, I pulled it the wrong way. I pulled my damn thread the wrong way. Is that gonna... I just put the needle through my loop, didn't I? This is not a thread loop. This is a working loop. This is a working loop that needs to be closed. Properly, carefully, methodically. Wait, I made it worse. That's worse! Okay, so I made an correction. And then, yeah, okay, wait. This is the needle side, which does need to come back through this loop I made. Yes. Okay. Back on track. Back on track. Making progress. Alright, next step is a loop. Wrap around the marker. So what would I need to make like a fixture for this? I would need something to hold a diameter, a distance, to crimp off the base fabric, but I would need like a staging area. Huh. I don't know. I'm not entirely certain what exactly would be required. I'd have to think more on that one. I mean, I'm already trying to find ways to industrialize this for myself so I don't have to spend all this time. You know what? No, this is meditative. This is good. This is good for my mental health. We all need to do boring things every once in a while, like the dishes. Like cleaning the oven, or checking my tires, or counting the number of tiles in the ceiling. Head for the hills, the kitchen's on fire. God. Sewing can be calming at sometimes? Yeah, it absolutely can. Look at that, I think I actually managed to make 2 more loops like I thought. Alright, let's get a knot going. And I did it the old way. I did it the slow way. I did it the way that I first started trying to do it, instead of trying to do the full return all at once. I wondered why that pass was so smooth. Oh well. Let's make this one here. Nice, real close, but not into the yarn, please. Through the thing. I went through 1 filament of yarn. There we go. Come on out, come on out, come on out, come on out. I think we're going to make one last knot and call it for now. I'm not going to cut these apart until I finish this run. Not until I finish this line right here. I will absolutely be back tomorrow to do more of this. This is very calming, and yeah, okay. Wait, I missed what I was doing. This is net effect, that, okay, all 1 strand. Phew. Give me the needle, under and through. Under, around, over and through. That's how Fursuit ties a shoe. Fucking hate that movie. The animation was good, but everything else was dog shit. I think it's the one time I've heard my mother say the word retarded. That's what she called that movie. Freaking Rockadoodle. Can be very calming until it's not. You shut your mouth. I'm having fun. Don't ruin this for me. This is new, exciting, and novel. I don't want it ruined. Not yet, anyway. Oh, come on. We're at the tail end of this knot. I'm going to make this knot. First of all, snug up all the loops and cinch the knot. Okay, and here's what's cool. As I stretch the fabric, to its limit, like, you can see the knots in between, but I don't think, like, once it's on me, you'll be able to tell. I also need to work out my pattern. I've got kind of a haphazard mess here. The weave of the spandex is well, it is what it is. I'll say one discouraging factor is that I've gotten this far after effectively 2 hours, but I was sort of inventing the technique this whole time. So as I'm wrapping up, let me recap real quick. Just a quick little recap. Whenever I'm dealing with this, and you're dealing with the surface of the fabric, so there's the idea behind, like, anchoring, outside and inside. You make one big anchor knot, and then out, in, out, knot, so the sequence goes anchor, inside, erupt, loop, impinge, erupt, half hitch. Wow, I can't spell. Knot. Impinge. Erupt. Loop. Well, actually what I can really do is just, instead of saying loop, come back up to loop. Okay, so what that's gonna end up doing is I'll have the anchor right. Let me change my template real quick. Change the template. Where's the dot grid? Yeah, small dots. Okay, that works. So I'll have my anchor in one spot. I'll immediately move away from it. That's technically an eruption, because whoop. Yeah, so we'll make a nice tiny little there. So technically an eruption, but it's inverted because that's the main anchor where you start. Thin. So you make, I'm gonna say undo. Give me gray for a loop. Impinge. Erupt. A knot. Impinge. Erupt. Loop. Impinge. Erupt. Huh. Then you have a bunch of loops. I would also say that latitudinal pitch. Longitudinal pitch. Sorry, I thought I heard a phone ringing. Oh, it's a train. I thought it was a train. Oh shit. Jesus. Here we go. Alright, so you can see what different textures of fur that you get whenever you... I better make some symbols here. The marker. Thank you. Which one's this? Gray. Then sure. This is a loop. Give me the black. That makes this. Yeah, so what this actually is here. What this should look like is this. Oh, no. What it should look like is Jesus. Okay. That's a symbol, that's a symbol. This and this is a symbol. Give me calligraphy. Then black. This equals free loop. This equals not anchor, not Jesus. Not. That equals yeah. Impingement. This equals eruption. Yeah, okay. This is currently just in my quick notes. But yeah, so far, just for the Just for the idea that you can thread fur into a fucking morph suit? So far, results are promising. Now how about we get to something a little bit more fun? Better move my microphone, actually. Also better move my lamp. Turn. Squash. Got good work in today? Actually, yeah. Considering I've never tried any of that before, I'd say it's a good work day. There we go. Alright, so now... Sweet. My face cam's already set up. But, because I am trying to wind down for bed, I've turned all my lights towards orange, and I have these to help filter out blue light. Which is weird, because of the color scheme of the game I'm going to be playing. Right, instead of this... No. Okay, so this isn't the game we're going to be playing. However, this is a game we are going to play eventually. Let me deal with the background music we no longer need. I'd like OBS to stay visible. Actually, I'd like this to stay visible, so I can see chat. What the? Oh, visible. Yeah, always in visible workspace. Okay. Is OBS always visible? Cool. So now... No. This game volume.
There goes the laser security system. I'm working on the security gate.
Is the volume of the game okay?
Presto, all
Oh, you actually have to get
Thanks,
close
pal.
enough to
For your
him.
first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this
No, stop,
operation
shut up,
is
shut up, shut up,
complete.
shut up, shut up.
Now that the lasers and spotlights are complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are complete.
I've never seen that. Oh no, am I soft locked? Shit. No, close game, exit with, well... Yeah, exit without saving. We'll do the whole game next time. Meantime... PCS... Yeah, here we go. Alright, so... Start what? No, come on. Start file? Media... Games. You guys can't see what I'm doing here, but don't worry. Okay. Add game direct. I already did. Games. PC. ISOs. Select. And yes, scan the directory. Here we go. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. What the hell? I already gave you the BIOS folder. BIOS. Yeah, that one. BIOS folder within the data directory. Tools menu. Open data directory. BIOS? Oh, that's why. Stand by, everyone. Technical difficulties. Media. Games, emulators, PS2. Sure. No. Huh. Oh well. Let's see. Okay. Why is it complaining now? Configure here. Okay, great. Browse? Media, games, emulators, PS2. Here. Let me restart PCSX2. PCSX2. Oh, well, there. That works. Oh, does it actually run it as a separate app? Are you serious? Y'all crazy. Well, I wanted the load times to be super fast because I'm running this off of a platter drive. Alright, there's no excuse for this. Oh, wait, I know why. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Private PCS, maybe? No. Movies, live streaming, create installers. Darktable, App Center. Yeah, cool. But I can't. Yeah, great. Why can't I? Is this it? Clearly not. I may just have to share my whole screen. Damn it. Now, there it is. I found it. Oh, nostalgia fest, baby. Oh, better, there we go. Les police. Fucking rage comic energy, I swear.
Sly
loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security
Absolute
system
classic.
totally scoped.
Yeah.
To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And
Why
don't
that
forget
one
you
specifically?
gotta be at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
Yeah, I mean, you'll do the rest because I don't get to play as you guys yet, so... Granted, they made this game on a time crunch. Also, I'm sorry, 1 second. Vibration, center screen controls. No. Jetpack up is fly down. It's up. Okay, turrets. Up is aim down. Thank you. It's airplane controls. Binocucom up is look down. That depends. You know what? I just have to get used to it. Look how slow you can walk. Wait, I can't break this yet? Nope. Sweet. Nice introduction to the mechanics. I'm not doing anything. Poor bastard got stuck. That's one sturdy antenna. Or he's light. Oh, the coin disappeared. Fuck. Hey, rat. Hey, Remy. Okay, where's the air vent? I'm blind. Oh. Okay, the camera...
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are
In
able to
what
sense thieving
book?
opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
Man, I love that you hold it down, by the way. If I let go... Wait, did you hear the music change? The music gets quieter when you're sneaking around. Oh, these are platforms. I don't know if I can double jump or not. Also, what kind of air vent needs this much
Be extra
room?
careful here, Sly. Break one of those laser beams and you'll set off the alarms. Not to mention, you'll be fried to a crisp. Nice job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
Oh, the red door. Take the red door. I think the last time I touched this game was more than half my life ago. It's a crying shame, really. Well, now you don't have to... You don't have to wait that long for the experience. Because I'm going to keep playing this game until I beat... Like, I'm actually going to try and 100% all 3 games.
That door must be super reinforced, Sly. Maybe there's a way to get around it.
Why? This is French. Oh. Okay, I hate this camera because the left and right camera controls are backwards. I do like that nice touch where he's crumbling a bunch of cement on the ledge there.
Way to go, Sly! This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try
Yeah?
dialing in 937.
It would have been really funny if it was 621. Although I don't think that was a thing back then. So.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
I'm so sure you will. Oh yeah, that bottle on top of the safe, Hokyo. That was, yeah, that was apparently an homage to one of the Sucker Punch animators before he left the studio. I need the coins!
Criminal! You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone...
How can you two hear each other that far
I was
apart?
gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Why in the hell did you tell her you had it? Yeah, we're leaving. I want her. You're not the only one. I swear some part of Sly's got to be thinking, like, I can fix her.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
That is not what she
Once
said.
again,
in
my
my
gang
copy
and
of
I
the
had given
game.
Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it.
What the fuck is with
Finally,
these
the
colors?
secret police file I've been searching...
No. Nope. I'm fixing this. Hang on. Filters. Where are my filters? Show. No. Frame times. Reset. Oh, God. That's the BIOS. Emulation settings. Here we go. No. Graphics? Render. Linear. Native. Oh, my neighbors are going nuts. Shade boost. TV shaders. None. Turning the scanline filter off.
For all these years. With this, I could
Oh my
avenge
God.
my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially
It's
sneaky,
just the
which is why we
kids, my
specialize
next
in
door
stealing from
neighbors,
criminals.
and his kids.
After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no
They have
fun
like a gaming
stealing
set
from ordinary
upstairs.
people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door.
Oh, they're fine. This is normal.
My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found
On the
The
night you were
Thievius
supposed to
Raccoonus.
inherit the book.
our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes.
I'm so sure.
Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme,
That was a bit crunchy.
Ed Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged
Burden?
to track down the Fiendish Five. avenge my father, and steal back the thievius raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
Yeah, okay, great. I'm gonna see if I can do something about the audio.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly.
Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer.
So...
Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things.
I know there's only one of you right now, but hey, chat. Is it just the cutscenes, or is it the game as well that's
I've already plotted
crunchy?
a route to our first target.
Why are we friends with you? Maybe he's just good at driving cars.
I've already plotted a route to our first target.
Would you shut the fuck up?
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog.
Here, let me see if there's something I can do about that. Audio settings, output volume, audio backend. Oh boy. Output latency latency being low is nice. Expansion 5.1.
As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
Okay. The Isle o' Wrath. Can I just say, no video game before or since, in recent memory, has adopted this, like, Saturday morning cartoon aesthetic, and I fucking love it. I never really paid much attention to the markings when I played this as a kid, because I was more...
Hey, Sly!
plot.
I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No
Who
problem.
needs roads?
I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
I hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Somehow, him calling out the yeah. Say, it does kind of have Saturday morning cartoon vibes. No, that's been, like, literally the music, the sound effects, the cutscenes, the way the cutscenes are written, the pace of the story.
The message you just found appears
The fact that everything is bright and colorful, and they're all anthropomorphic animals.
in the meantime. See if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
Easier it'll be. Yeah, sorry, I had to lean over and pop my hip, because that's a thing now. I'm still getting used to this camera. So, yeah, no, I just... Wait, where's the sparkles? Oh, whatever. Huh.
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step, and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
A little bit of trivia. There were actually a pair of ferrets, or like other raccoons named Zig and Zag, that followed Sly around like fans. They were apparently going to be the checkpoint mechanic in this before, oh. They were going to be the checkpoint mechanic before, thank you, Bentley. Oh boy.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. For rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
It doesn't sound all that serious. I wasn't supposed to jump for that, but I lived somehow. Oh god. Yeah, I haven't found the lucky charm yet, so one hit and I'm dead! I messed up. I remember my brother had a really hard time with this part right here. You literally just have to keep jumping through the water and not... Oh god, that was fast. Yeah, but Bentley was like, yeah, that weather machine's the reason it never stops raining. Also because the coding developers didn't want to code in any kind of weather effects.
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
So, there's also a Sly fan subreddit that I found a couple of years ago.
Remember, you can grab onto a hook by jumping
Will you
near
shut
it and
up?
pressing the circle button.
Is there a way to stop that? No, doesn't seem to be. Damn. So no, apparently there's a fan subreddit for these games called Circle Button Jerk. Like there's like anytime you get into a self-aware, ironic fan subreddit for any kind of intellectual property, they call it something something circle jerk. But the one for Sly Cooper is called Circle Button Jerk. That's it. Because everything is jump and hit the circle button. And it just made me laugh so hard the first time I saw it. Bentley is the nerd emoji, but real. Oh! Don't remind me. Oh, no. He hit me. I robbed him of that one. What the fuck is the alarm? Oh, you're just cooked in one shot. Well, be it known here and now. First death. Oh, scheiße. Nope. And they timed everything just so. There we go.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues in bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
Yeah, so how do we get up there? Oh, rope. Oh, I forgot they hadn't introduced the sprint mechanic. But I remember looking at early builds of this game, the footage they had and the special features. What is this? I don't want to touch that just yet. Oh, this is how they forced you to backtrack. That animation looks way more random now, looking back. Are the keys consumed? I forget. I don't remember if the keys are actually consumed or... And this is the part where you have to figure out that you can double jump. Okay.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high-voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine. But I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers.
Wait, I can move Sly's head!
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
I can move Bentley's head too! I didn't know that! I didn't know the analog sticks could be used during this Binocucom cutscenes. Oh. Very well. I'll be shitted. And then how do you get back up there? We have a problem. Everybody, we have a problem. The Master Thief sparkly effects are not showing up. L1?
That blimp looks like the most...
Okay, no, we're not doing that again. Hello?
Wow, you found a lucky charm. That'll protect you when you take any damage.
Yeah, it's a 3 strikes and you're out system. Is it rendering the sparkles at all? Maybe it's just me, but that makes it feel more immersive. Yeah, so everything you're doing is not nearly good enough, but thanks for trying. I never listened to that as a kid. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! See, this one is... Oh, God. This one's working. Oh, I went around the wrong way. I will say, I do appreciate that even though the levels in Sly 1 are fairly linear, the hub world is not.
Temperature's reading way off the charts in here. This must be the power source for the storm machine.
Yeah, let's try and shut it down then. Got him. I didn't think I was gonna make that, actually.
Better close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
Sounded a little crunchy there, Bentley. The square button. Oh, God.
Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said?
I'm the smart one.
Oh, he saw me from there? Come on. Just finished painting another pony. Thanks for streaming, Sly, while I do. I'll start the next one now? Hell yeah! Because I'm far from done. I was crazy sounding. Awesome. Come on. Oh, we just gotta stay on the top of it, okay. Give me the coins. Alright, here we go. What else? What else? Nope! Oh god. Can I jump from hook to hook, or are they too far apart? They're too far apart. Oh well. Ah, here we go. Oh god. Whew. Okay. I'll have to jump down to make that happen. No. Got it. I didn't even touch it. Oh, I didn't get high enough.
What was that?
That was my fault. I got too eager. That one was entirely my fault. I will take all of the rap for that. Oh, come on. For fuck's sake! Is this just not... Yeah, I forgot how you could move slow. I don't know why it's occurring to me now, but I heard something interesting on Game Grumps a long time ago. I didn't need that. I didn't need that at all. Oh, he starts me where he's aggroed already. Okay. Bite my entire garbage. Anyway. I remember watching Game Grumps a while back. And Dan was talking about when Super Mario 64 first came out and how revolutionary it was. He said he remembered seeing a trailer for it, and the first thing he thought was, how is anybody gonna play this? Nobody can think in this many dimensions. And now we've got Sly Cooper, we've got, you know, DayZ, we've got freaking tons of different... I'm sorry, can I disable the alarm? No? Alright. Gimme. Ah, crap. I didn't see the searchlight. Shutteth thine arse. Thank you. I don't need that just yet. I need these. Come on. Yeah. Did I? Okay, I know I said I wanted to 100% this. What the? Something weird happened with the collision there. Anyway, I know I said I wanted to 100% this. I don't think I'm going to do the time trials. I think I'm going to exclude the time trials just because some of them are just straight bullshit. Okay, so I don't have the... I haven't unlocked the vault here. But not all of them have vaults? Is that right? Or the vault is back at the beginning? Oh, I'm just straight up dead! Alright, I guess. Let's go a-grinding. Oh, hey. Talking of grinding, here's a rail.
Hey, Sly, you can adjust the game camera using the right analog stick. And to bring the camera behind you, click it.
Ah, neat. I forgot about that one. Alright, not gonna lie, that's a pretty fun game mechanic. Ah, get away! Time trials and Crash 4 absolute killer. Like they're fun, or they're brutal? Cunning disguise. Sure. Cunning disguise. Oh, I know the theme of this one. Hey, rats!
Those rats got pegged.
Raleigh appears to have booby-trapped this entire place.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Don't you get it, Sly? If you step on that rug, forget about becoming a master thief. You'll be a master dartboard.
Wait a second. What if I jumped into that barrel for protection?
I don't know. It looks pretty risky and very unsanitary.
Only one way to find out.
So, something funny. You know how brutal as hell? Okay, good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, the rats dropped coins! Oh, I missed the coins. So, something interesting. Whiskey and beer are both aged in barrels. Whiskey in particular is aged in a barrel. A person who makes barrels is called a cooper. So a cooper has made something for the cooper. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave, motherfucker! I still can't get over this backwards camera! Oh, I see the key up there. So I know where to go now. Oh, I have to defeat the guy and then bring the barrel with me. Thank goodness this triggers. Did the darts despawn? They did. Huh.
So far, so good. I bet if you stayed still inside the barrel, the guard won't be able to see you, even if he shines his flashlight on you.
The fucking piano riff. Rick. But I can't open this safe. Damn, just no warning. The reflexes you gotta have for this game are no joke. Bye, rats. Sorry. Fuck y'all shooting at? Whatever it is, I get free coins. Queens. What kind of darts are those anyway? He got his whistle off. I didn't even... Wait, the extra life respawns? Then why even have it? Finally. Got the safe cracked. Jump in. Thank you. Oh. Wait. Can I reach that? I don't think so. I have to stand up. No, get out of there. Come on. No, come on. Stand on the... Whatever. Why did I do... There's gotta be a way. Well, it doesn't matter. I got it. Huh. Oh, right. I forgot. They always see you before you hit them. Man, they don't even give you a second barrel. You need, like, the barrel. That's why these these tables are... I almost said bookshelves. Why the tables are spaced far apart. No, come on. I love it when you're in a sneaking scenario. any kind of sneaking situation at all, like inside the barrel or crept up against a wall. Oh, cool. Yeah, the music quiets down for you. Again, Saturday morning cartoon vibes. I just about died. Like in real life, I just about had a damn heart attack. Alright. Moving around the bend here. That was close. But we do a little bit of barrel. Hooray! Let me have a look around. This level's more expansive than I remember. Is that necessary? Shit. There we go. Oh, the bottles and safes are per level. Oh, I forgot about that. Hot damn, that makes this really hard. Do not force me to... No! They're homing?! Homing spitballs. I know that noise. Lucky Charm. Right down there. I want it. I got it. Oh. I was kind of wondering how I was going to get back up there. Huh. I'm gonna need the... Wait, no, I can't take the barrel. But now I need the barrel. How the fuck are you supposed to get the barrel across here? Not across here, but like across here. Oh. Yeah, remember, just because you have to jump one direction doesn't mean you have to jump the other. I didn't even find all the... Well, I didn't get all the bottles. Where is everybody? How do you get up there? Miss Goozy, a minute. Remember, kids, double jump everywhere. You never know what you might find. Now your floor is going to be destroyed? Yes, but your kids will have amazing calves. Let's see. How the hell you get up there? Whoops. So to get up there, you gotta get up there. And to get up there, you gotta do what? I want those bottles, goddammit. Gotta stand on. Damn it. Oh, wait. Do I? Yes. Okay. Forgive me, I'm just an idiot. That did not help at all. Also, I can't tilt the camera up or down. Nah. Not worth the time spent. We'll figure this out another time. I did say 2 more treasure keys, right? I don't have to... But I know there was always a disparity between, like, beating the... Like, 100%ing the game and beating the story. That's huge. Wrong, I do not have barrel. Die. Come here. High-class heist, huh? Sure, why not?
Jackpot, Sly! Look at all this stuff! Must be worth millions! And you know what that means? Tighter security. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky to get the treasure key here.
I like how it's just moving through obstacles, but they call it being sneaky. I used to hate this damn thing. What the? That came on quick. Oh goody, one hit death the whole way up. Bye bye. I think I remember what's in that safe. Who the hell puts a statue of himself up against the gate? Like what? Oh, I actually got up here. Come on, get the coin. Thank you. Get the coin. Ah, crap. Coins. If you can't have it, if I can't have it, nobody can. Cool. Okay, real quick. Can we just appreciate, like... What are these guys doing? Like, they're working for Raleigh, but what are they doing? Can he break this? No, he can't! I was hoping he'd break the safe for me, but never mind. That's a close second. I could see it actually being a good replacement for the extra lives if they put Lucky Charms in their place instead. Little horseshoes. That belongs... This signpost doesn't belong here, does it? It looks like it belongs at Miss Ruby's. Huh. And yeah, they force you here to go against the rotation of the lasers. What a surprise. God, I suck at this game. Okay, maybe I don't suck as bad as I thought. Stop breaking glass, I'm trying to be sneaky. Ugh, God.
Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
See, I remember. Wow. Okay. Oh god. Wow, they really... They put the screws to you there. Cool. Here's what I'm gonna do. You shut your mouth. And I take these clues. If you restart the level, you don't have to re-find the bottles, do you? I don't think you do. Well, I mean, like, if you start the level again after you finish it. I know if I restarted the level now, it would completely reset everything. Ah. Oh, I thought that this was gonna hurt me. Chat. I need a bevy. I need a bevy. I'll be back. I'll be back. Bevy get. Also snack. Because hungry. There we go. Ah. Nom. Now, come on. Can you seriously not reach this? Wait. I'm not dumb. I swear there's a way. Wait, what the heck? Oh, right, because I finished the level. I forgot you can grind lives doing this. Excusez-moi. Alright, what's this? Oh! More flame door. Would that be Mordor, Hodor, or Gondor?
Eureka! We're in the engine room! My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
Great. Oh god, that was close. Good lord. Tip for Bentley if you need it. I can't imagine needing a tip for that. Oh no! What just happened? Okay. Glad I got the extra life. Eat shit. What just happened? Okay. Okay. Wait. Don't pity me. The game is pitying me. That's not nice. Somehow that feels worse. Go away. Jesus. I had to think about the camera direction there for a second. Come on. Okay. I'm just double jumping everywhere now because I can't trust the single jump anymore. Oh, those are supposed to be bevel gears. Holy crap. Oh, I know what this is supposed to be now. Again, I had to think about the camera direction for a moment. never occurred to me as a kid that that crankshaft, it just goes all the way through the ship. I take it back. I got not a single one of those. Please tell me I get another shot at this. Airplane controls. Yeah, yeah. Those actually mesh. Huh. Some attention to detail at long last. Oh, for the love of... Okay. Die. Huh. Oh, here we go again. There is no way. Crap. Die! And you died. Thank you. I know I can do more. Die! Oh, that's what 100 coins gets you. Wait, what is... I don't even want to think about the reason for that. Oh, he actually hit me. Wrong! Hey, more rats. Hello, where do you go? Oh, another way around?
You're still jumping the gun. You need a few more clues.
A few more, 10 more. It would have been really interesting if they actually had you find out what the codes were by actually giving you clues. You just have like 5 bottles. Have it be like a mini game with Bentley. I think that would have been cool. But having somebody design all those puzzles would have been a hell of a task. Especially on the time budget they had. Nah. It's always what it comes down to, isn't it? Ah. No, come on, jump! Thank you. Jump and hit the bite me button. Oh, oh God.
You're still jumping the gun. You need a few more clues.
I thought that was actually gonna squish me for a sec. Damn it. Great. No. Okay. Oh. Oh, that flywheel just got hung, and now I'm walking through it even though it was spinning at fuck off RPM only 5 seconds ago. Cool. That's amazing. Huh. Nice. Alright, so what's this? Die. Give me life. Let's see, where else do I need to go? Are there any more levels? Oh, here we go. Oh, no, I got all the treasure keys. Okay, cool. I at least want to get all the clue bottles of one level before we call it a night. I want to find all the clue bottles. I want to find all the clue bottles in the whole game. Oh, for God's sake! That's great. Alright, into the machine, no big deal. Let's try this one. Go away. Give me that life. Because I'm cheap like that. I gotta start paying attention here. Bump. Nope. And do the thing. Cool. Nope. I haven't seen any yet. How many do I need? 7 more. Okay. Whew. For the Scobulus of Myron in Raleigh morphology. Like what? Did he make that himself? The Discobolus of Raleigh. There we go. Atlas, yeah. So we know where the safe is. Wait, that's the end. They aggroed? Really? Whoops! I am become flat. My fault. I love how these guys are so heavy they can just straight up flatten me. And yet, one whack with a cane, and they're just dead. Alright, there's two. That's progress. Nope. I don't need this. Not today! Oh! I will take it. I can't take all the credit, but I will take that. You gotta be extra sneaky. Oh, there's a bottle out there in the water, too. Wrong! I did! Yay! In too big a hurry, I guess. I will have to backtrack for the bottle in the water, though. Oh boy. Make it a bit obvious, don't they? Cool. I'm not jumping off that bridge. That explains why I didn't get these last time. Oh boy. Backtrack just a bit. Jesus. Camera's touching as crap. Alright, 4 more. Did all the coins respawn? You gotta be insane! Oh, cool. Lucky charm. There's gotta be something here, right? Like at least 2 that I missed? Maybe? Just because the color grading wants to rip out my retinas? I mean, in a good way, because it is cartoony. But also, good God. Oh, here we go. One more. I swear to God, if it's down... Okay, it's not down here.
Sly, you've got to find one more clue if you're gonna open this vault.
You think I don't know that? Is it in a statue? Wait a second. This wasn't the one where... Okay. Oh boy. Aha! I found it!
You found it, Sly! And that's the final clue to crack the code! Now find that vault, and I'll give you the instructions to open it! Press the circle to enter the vault code. Whoever thought this code up knew what they were doing. Dial in 436.
I could have gone the other way. How's this?
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
Oh, cool. And you just leave the door open. You know the code, just shut it. You want it to be a surprise. Master Thief my ass. Whoa, no. Ah, crap. Oh. Right, I got 100 coins earlier. Okay. Got him. Righto. Let's check out some time. Let's crack another one. I do appreciate that when you come out of this level, the guard doesn't spawn. Real nice of him that way. I'm not gonna bother. Okay. How about the first level I tried? I also want to get these special moves because they make the later levels easier. Oh, the fire down the... Oh, crap. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Oh. There's the vault right there. I'm not sure I can backtrack to... Oh, I got it. Alright, so there's 3 more. Oh, there's one. Oh, hey. Okay, that's that solved. Oh, you don't jump and triangle. Okay. Wait, 2 more. Hey, grab the coins! Thank you. Oh my god. Why are there coins in the coal? Fucking dynamo up in here. Nope. Nope. Whoa. Actually, that would have been a great place to use the dive move. Also, I thought I missed a bottle in here earlier. Or it was just that it was hard to get. Yeah, that works. No, wrong button. Jump and hit the what button? What button? How to? What button is it? Give you a hint, it goes with jerk. Two more, huh? Again with the pity. Oh, that works a treat. We'd love to see it. Okay. Thought that was deadly. Got him. Okay, so for a minute. I need coins. Nice. And then I think if you have the golden lucky charm, 100 coins gives you an extra life. I think that's what it is. No, stop that. Oh, crap. Yay! Now. 2 more bottles. In here? I spent the least amount of time in here of all the different places, so maybe. Whoa. Oh, no, I don't want that. Get the coin. Two more bottles. And I can't fucking find them. First of all, what do you bet they're together? That wheel is brightly colored for no good reason. It made me suspicious. Alright. Come on. Little bouncy green bottles floating around. I love how if you stand still too long, a cricket would chirp. These guys. Oh! What'd I say?
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I'm unbeatable! No code can stand before me!
I'm so
It's
sure.
got to be 579!
Dun, 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 dun. What do we get?
Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
Oh, is that right? Oh, hell. Oh, dear. Wrong! Let's see if the roll works on this. It's working! I hit the triangle button. Jesus! Every time it's because I get careless. Time to lock in, everybody. Time to lock in and get the fuck out of here. Lock in and leave. Oh shit, that is fast. Oh yeah. Wait, no. Alright, time to go. Oh, it's probably about that time to call it a night too. Gotta get going to bed. Don't want time to work out tomorrow morning before work. All the same though, I've actually had fun tonight. Come on. Oh, whoops. He just straight up killed me. Alright. Nope. 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 I really don't appreciate how he notices you just immediately. Alright, let me at least unlock this. Whoa. bit off a bit more than I could chew. But I finished my dinner.
Astonishing! All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator.
Never was good at math.
Well, here's a real test for you. I found a way up to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
I'm afraid that's the only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get inside that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for? You show me
7.
those hollow whatsits.
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's devious raccoonus.
And he's dedicated, I'll give him that. I need 2 more keys, huh? Well, ain't no way. I don't know any speedrunner who could possibly get 2 keys in 10 minutes. So I think this is where I'm going to call this for tonight. I think I'm going to go ahead and save state. How do I do that? Oh. Fuck yeah. Oh, but not just that. I'm also going to say... save game. Yep. Cool. Oh, save and quit. Huh. Oh. Oh, quit. Oh. Alright. Makes sense. Also, 420. Alright, I think it's time to call the stream to an end. But it has been fun tonight. Like, all of this has actually been very fun. I didn't expect to have this much fun. But tomorrow we'll beat Raleigh. Tomorrow we will beat Raleigh. And I will be so glad to have that behind me. Cause, oh, Raleigh's level is just... Ugh. Not a fan of the design. Goodness. Love those classic gamer moments. Take care, everybody. And, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Of course, we will be doing more, work on... Well, I'll be doing more work on the, Fursuit test. There's something very particular I want to do with that. So I want to get that... I want to figure out how that ends up as I put a patch of it through its paces. Yeah, that's gonna be incredibly tedious, but I think it'll be worth the effort when I get the result. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever, don't care. Engagement means nothing in the creative economy these days, so y'all enjoy yourselves. Peace out, and good night.